wah, 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 wah. It's day 30. Wah, 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 wah. I said day 30. Wah, 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 wah. Bah, bah. It's day 30. Wah, 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 wah. Bah, bah. Day 30. Day 30. Hey, hey, hey. It's the A. First of all, you deserve that dance. You are 30 days in. You got 1 day left. Is that you? I need you to look at yourself. Like, black the screen if you must. Look at yourself and see the progress, the success, the commitment, the dedication. Even if you only watch these videos, you watch 30 of them? 30? You rocking with us for real? That's how you really feel? Trophy for you. I don't want to do it like this. I don't want someone to say it's some sort of organization. Anyways, I'm a bit of a silly goose, but I am actually so proud of you. Congratulations. So the quote for today is the following, but you know what it is. We're going to breathe first because I know you've been learning and you've been applying it to your life because you've been existing and being in the present and healing intentionally, and you've been elevating. So you know we got to breathe because you've been applying this to your personal life and taking a pause and grounding yourself. So on the count of 3, you know what it is. We're going to take an inhale for 4 seconds, then we're going to exhale, and we're going to let all that tension go and free so we can focus, lock in, and receive what the Lord has for us. Are you ready? Okay, let's go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. One more time. Child, yes, I'm here for that. Let's read today's quote. You can be fruit or bear fruit. One blesses for today and another for a lifetime. I'm coming for your necks. I am coming for the part of you that tries to force fruit. It is such a bad habit for us to want to see immediate results, and it's not your fault. We definitely live in a popcorn society. We live in a society that doesn't know how to cook anything slow. Everything is immediate. Everything is fast. We rather get fast food, order food, and rather than sit over a stove and get it done. And I know that our lifestyles are changed. It's not a judgmental thing, but it's just a reality. Our attention span and our bandwidth for weight is very short. And unfortunately, God doesn't function on our timeline. He functions on his. The reality is God is not actually standing in time. He's standing outside of time. And so he is not in a rush. And if we try to deal with the Father on a frequency of rush, we will be sorely disappointed. We will be sorely disappointed. You will be sorely disappointed. But what I want you to get out of this quote is not even that. What I want you to understand is that you can rush something, or you can, even if you don't rush through it, you can stop it shy of its full maturity and just take that and move on. Or you can get something beautiful for many, many, manys. If I take an orange or a fruit or anything, I can consume that thing, and that thing will just be for that day. But if I take the time to take the seeds and plant that thing and let that grow, it'll grow many. See, the point I'm trying to get across to you is that it's not about how fast, it's about how sustainable. God doesn't want to just bless you for now. He wants to bless you continually. And we know that. We've seen that in scripture so many times, where God has even mentioned to this, like he told the story to the disciples. He's like, listen, you know, you can give a man a fish and he'll eat for the day, or you can teach him how to fish and he'll eat for a lifetime. His concern is not giving you what you want right now. His concern is really changing you lifelong consistency, lifelong results. He's impressed. His intention is to change you sustainably. And so you can either be fruit or bear fruit. You can either consume that thing. You can either be useful only for yourself in this moment, or you can apply yourself, dedicate yourself to something so that you can eat out of that thing for a long period of time. You can enjoy the momentary pleasure, or you can apply yourself, sacrifice a little bit of pleasure, and have some outcome for a long duration of time. That is the point. And with this journal, These past 30 days, you have been learning how to be consistent. You have been learning how to double down. You have been learning how to apply yourself so you can get something more. And that is the point. Are you going to enjoy this moment for this moment? Are you going to dedicate this moment to something that can turn into many more beautiful moments? That is the lifestyle that we need to live, a sustainable one that's maybe not as immediate, maybe as not pleasurable, maybe as not gratifying in the now, but we eat the fruit of later on, and our children and our children's children, if you want to have children, can eat, or your community can benefit from in the future. You choose. The choice is literally yours. Do not get caught up in the trap of now, because there's a later. Whether you're thinking salvation-wise, when you're talking about the afterlife, or whether you're talking about the life that we're living right now, between today and tomorrow, there is a later. Even after we die, there is a later. And whatever we do now impacts our later. And it can impact it in positive ways or negative ways. And I'm not saying that God can't turn a bad season into a good season, because we already spoke about how our past does not necessarily determine our future. But because God is able to, He's able to turn it, Taichibet style. However, right, there are ways that we can contribute and decisions that we can make today that can speed that process up, that can remove some challenges that God will have to allow to weed some stuff out of us, right? So depending on the decisions you make today, you can help or hinder. You can help or hinder. You can help or hinder. And that is really something that's in your hands. Are you going to choose today to help or to hinder? Are you going to choose today to apply yourself so that you can get more out of today, more out of tomorrow? Are you going to choose today to apply yourself so that you can get more out of tomorrow, because you're willing to sacrifice some comfort of today? Such a ghetto feeling. Nobody likes to sacrifice. We all want to be living lavish. We want to be eating the fruit of our decisions.